This is Neural Newscast for Thursday, March 12th, 2026.
The day's essential stories, reported with clarity and focus.
From Neural Newscast, I'm Noah Feldman.
And I'm Isabel Moreno.
Miami Heat center Bam Adebayo made history Tuesday night by scoring 83 points in a 150-129 victory over the Washington Wizards. This performance represents the second highest single-game scoring total in NBA history, surpassed only by Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game in 1962.
Adebayo surpassed Kobe Bryant's 81-point mark by setting new league records for both free throw attempts and completions, hitting 36 of 43 shots from the line. The 28-year-old three-time All-Star more than doubled his previous career high of 41 points during the historic performance.
The achievement is being viewed as a statistical anomaly for a player known primarily for defensive prowess and secondary scoring. NBA players across the league have expressed disbelief at the scoring output, which came during a standard mid-season game against a struggling Wizards defense.
The Heat now move into a stronger position in the Eastern Conference standings as they approach the postseason. This performance resets the ceiling for modern individual scoring in an era where offensive efficiency continues to climb toward historic league-wide highs.
Turning now to international baseball, Italy stunned the United States with an 8-6 victory Tuesday in the World Baseball Classic. Despite home runs from Pete Crow Armstrong and Gunnar Henderson, the American rally fell short when Greg Weissert struck out Aaron Judge to end the game.
The loss leaves the United States needing specific outcomes to avoid elimination from pool play in Houston. For the American team to reach the quarterfinals, they now require Italy to defeat Mexico on Wednesday night. Otherwise, the advancement will be decided by a run-allowed tiebreaker.
Meanwhile, in Tokyo, defending champion Japan completed an unbeaten run through the group stage by defeating the Czech Republic 9-0. Munetaka Murakami capped a 9-run eighth inning with a grand slam, securing Japan's spot in a Saturday quarterfinal match in Miami.
The Czech team, comprised largely of part-time players, including a neurologist manager and an electrician pitcher, finished winless but gained international attention. Japan rested Shohei Ohtani for the contest as they prepare to fly to Miami for the knockout rounds.
In other news, Canada and Israel secured narrow victories in their respective groups as opening round play continues. Canada beat Puerto Rico 3-2 to remain in contention, while Israel defeated the Netherlands 6-2 in a matchup of teams already eliminated from the tournament.
Turning now to professional football, a major trade between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Baltimore Ravens has been canceled. Superstar pass rusher Maxx Crosby failed his physical examination, nullifying the deal that would have sent him to Baltimore for the 2026 season.
Crosby's agent released a statement claiming the player is actually ahead of schedule in his recovery from previous knee surgery. Despite the failed physical, analysts expect the Raiders to continue exploring trade options for Crosby as the off-season progresses.
Meanwhile, the Los Angeles Lakers moved into fourth place in the Western Conference with a 120-106 win over the Minnesota Timberwolves. Luka Doncic led the effort with a triple-double, recording 31 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists in the victory.
Off the court, Doncic announced his separation from his fiancée and confirmed he will seek custody of his two daughters in Slovenia. On the scoreboard, the Lakers now hold the tiebreaker over the Timberwolves, as both teams sit at 40 wins and 25 losses.
Still with the NBA, the league has canceled a planned promotion between the Atlanta Hawks and a local club. Celtics player Luke Kornet publicly argued that the partnership was inappropriate, leading the league office to scrap the event entirely.
Kornet, WHO has recently begun writing about league governance, stated that he believed the decision was the appropriate course of action.
It marks a rare instance of a role player successfully influencing league-wide promotional policy through direct advocacy.
In collegiate sports, Utah Valley State has resolved a legal dispute with the Western Athletic Conference that threatened their postseason play. The conflict centered on the school's planned departure for the Big West Conference next year.
Participation in the upcoming tournament was only secured after the school verified a $1 million escrow payment late Tuesday afternoon. Both the men's and women's basketball teams are now cleared to compete for a spot in the NCAA tournament.
Here is what else we're watching. In the World Baseball Classic, Italy faces Mexico tonight. The outcome determines whether the United States advances to the quarterfinals or faces an early exit from the tournament.
In European soccer, Manchester City travels to face Real Madrid in the first leg of the Champions League round of 16. This high-profile matchup kicks off at 4 p.m. Eastern and features two of the favorites to win the title.
Finally, we are tracking BYU phenom A.J. Danza in the Big 12 tournament. Following a 40-point performance on Tuesday, the young star looks to leave his team deeper into the bracket as the path to the national tournament narrows.
This has been Neural Newscast. I'm Noah Feldman.
And I'm Isabel Marino. Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com. Thanks for listening.